YouTube? It's your brother YT. Wake 'em up, back at it again with another video. So as y'all probably know, Trump is about to be done with Section 8. Family, you already know what to do, and if you're brand new too, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe, and ring the post notification bell as well. All right, let's get into it. Let's let some people share their thoughts and opinions on how they feel about Trump getting rid of Section 8. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's go.
They're getting rid of Section 8, or they're trying to get rid of Section 8. Okay, with no backup plan or anything like that. And I know there's so many people that are like, especially all these hardworking Jack and Joes that are like, oh, man, they need to work for a living and all this kind of stuff. All right. There are like people that are elderly disabled. There are people that have, disabled kids. There's people that have, know people's stories. And, you're lucky and fortunate if you can work 40 plus hours a week and you're able bodied and, and you're able to just work like a machine like that. I think it's just too much for people, but, consider yourself lucky if you're that healthy that you can do that. But anyway, already people are struggling to pay their rent and their bills and their mortgages, and they're getting rid of a program that helps people, with housing, with no backup plan. Like they don't have and it's hard for people to be homeless. Like they make it illegal for people to be homeless in certain areas. People really should have access to land where they can build stuff, or safe campgrounds where people can camp, public restrooms and showers. Like we should have something like that and make it easy for people, instead of making it difficult as hell for people. I know that there are people that are, just comfortable. They're happy slaves. They're just fine with the system. But those of us that have a problem with things, we need to get together and figure something out, because, this shit's not going to work. And at some point, there's going to be a tipping point, because they just keep pushing and pushing. And even with the tariffs, people couldn't afford groceries. They're having problems affording their food and stuff. And they're going to raise it more. And I know he's trying to get more American made goods, but there's going to be how long is that going to take for them to start making those goods here? That could take 10 or 20 years. So it's I don't know if a Democratic president could get away with this. I don't know if this is helping or not. I will gladly crow if I'm wrong, if this stuff is going to help, but right now it doesn't seem like it. I don't know. I think that this is ridiculous, and we also need to put, we shouldn't be allowing corporations to buy up all these, land and housing. So, it's not affordable for other people, and it's driving up all the rents. We need to figure out what's going on, and they know what's going on. They're not fixing it, and they're just letting everybody suffer and live in survival mode like this. And, just at some point, there's too many people. I know that there's a lot of comfortable people out there, but there's a lot of, uncomfortable people. And at some point, something's got to give. That's all I'm saying. And, it's not going to be pretty. And I can't wait until it gives, because it's just ridiculous.
Donald Trump said he gonna give y'all 2 years, then that Section 8 over with. Y'all need to start making some type of exit plan. Now, y'all been on this system for 10, 15, 20 years, or however long you been on it, and y'all still ain't up? Come on now. Help the government help you. All right? Y'all should have been stacking that money, going to some type of school, getting a trade or something. Now, y'all like their hair, them nails, them lashes, go to cosmetology school. If you like cars, them rims, them auto parts, go to a trade school, be a mechanic. You need to find something to do. It's not the system is not designed for you to live off of. It's called assistance for a reason. It's supposed to assist you to get to the next level. All right. Now, me personally, I feel like if I had to scrape and claw my way out to get to where I'm at today, I feel like you can do the same thing. All right. Y'all just need to do better. You can do it. I believe in you. OK. And I say all of this with love. All right. Y'all get into some type of program. It is so worth it. Trust me. All right. Y'all have a good day.
No more living off the system. All of the people that were abusing the system, I know y'all sick. But listen, man, y'all had an opportunity to get ahead and get your bread. But what did you do instead? Y'all was lazy. Y'all got comfortable. You got comfortable with that $3 rent. You didn't do nothing. A lot of y'all was living better than the average American. Y'all was living like y'all was balling, shot calling. But now everything is falling. Trump is tired. He's trying to make some changes to make some savings for the American people, he says. That's what he's saying. We already know there's more to it than what's being told. Now, the people that needed assistance, I feel for them. I hope something is done for the people that are disabled. I hope something is done for those that are elderly, right? It need to be a budget for them. But everybody else, if you are able and you can work, if you are able and you can work your mind, not even just work, if you can work your mind, then, hey, you got to get out here like the rest of us, man.
Y'all know, first of all, TikTok, this shit for entertainment purposes. And y'all know I just left a damn Doge meeting. And what the fuck is y'all crying about Section 8 and food stamps and shit for? That shit wasn't designed for y'all anyways. Section 8 and food stamp, government assistance is designed, I think it should be specifically designed for disabled people and veterans. And yes, I understand single mothers need help, but not all the 18 years your child been growing up. Damn. You see, the problem is, y'all out here on Section 8 and food stamps, paying rent $20 a month, but your ass in Miami every other weekend. You don't think the government see that shit? I'm tired of seeing y'all down there, cause how the fuck you got this cheap ass rent? Y'all on fucking vacation and I'm around this bitch just barely getting by with a good ass income. I don't like that. You damn right y'all only need to be on that bitch a certain. Y'all mad about that shit. That's the only right though. That's only right, because if a able-bodied person stay on Section 8 and food stamp or whatever, if they stay on that shit forever, now your ass just became enabled. Now the government just enabled your ass. So I don't think single mothers should be on it. Y'all gonna knock me. Y'all, I know y'all finna come for me. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. It ain't my fault you laid up with Tom, John, and Dan, and ain't now one of them gonna take care of the children. That's where you need to start taking accountability for the niggas that you laying up, the niggas or the white folks you laying up. I ain't gonna leave y'all white folks out here. I ain't gonna leave y'all out, cause y'all have baby mama and baby daddy drama too. So if your ass laying up with the wrong people, then you should expect to have to take care of the child by your damn self. So accountability got to come in at some point, and you just. So y'all want the government just first of all, y'all want to use the government as a birth. I mean, y'all want the government to use the unalive children as birth control. Now y'all want the government to just take care of y'all because y'all want to lay up with everybody and bust it wide open. No, or bust a job wide open, bust an application wide open, stay your ass out of Miami with your $20 rent having ass. I'm glad he taking that shit from y'all. Let's see how much y'all go on vacation now. Now y'all sit here and get the real bills like the rest of us around this bitch and deal with these damn badass kids and be around this bitch stressing and be in your 30s with gray hair and shit. I'm tired of it. I'm glad y'all can't get it.
Boy, he ain't lying. He talking about being in your 30s with gray hair. I got gray all in my beard, man. Some people say it's wisdom, but it's also the stress. We've been out here stressing. We've been out here stressing, trying to find ways, right? We've been out here trying to figure it out for a lot of years, all of these years, since we became adults. Y'all been sitting back with no worries at all. And this is to the people that abused the system, man. Y'all had food stamps, Section 8. Y'all had the sweet life. Hey, that's not even what it was for in the first place. It was never for y'all to milk it. But people found a loophole. They found a way to abuse it, and they did it for a long time. Now you got to get out here and grind. It is what it is. Y'all gonna probably tear me up in the comments. I don't care.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, so I hear that they cutting out that Section 8 in 2026. People are mad. You know what I'm saying? But for the people who are not mad, which means you're not on Section 8, and this is not I'm not down talking nobody on Section 8, but I want all my people that's not on Section 8 to know that those Section 8 people are probably going to migrate to your inbox and your DMs and send you all kind of messages trying to get freaky and shit with your ass, because they about to get kicked out. So, I mean, shit, you about to get kicked out of your spot. You need somewhere to stay. Shit, you gonna try to make some moves and goddamn get in somebody else's spot before you ain't got nowhere to stay. So, You get offers of neck and DT, gagging services, and all other kind of Diddy type activities, then no, you were probably one of the chosen to get one of them out of their situation. So I hope you smart, and I hope you ain't sticking your thing everywhere. Be safe out there, fellas and ladies, because I don't know, there might be some dudes on Section 8 too. I don't know how that Section 8 shit work, but I'm telling y'all, they probably coming, and they probably coming to get your ass, because you got somewhere for them to stay. So just be careful. Remember, I gave you this public service announcement. 3 IG.
This brother right here projecting. That's what you call projecting. With that CZ chain on. That cubic zirconium. He projecting though. He about to be sliding in everybody DMs. He already started. He talked about what he's gonna do. Yes, sir. I know it. I know Section 8 house when I see it. He just ain't show the popcorn ceilings. He in there right now. He like, man, who can I hit up? He hitting up everybody on Facebook. Remember me? He on his way to you. If you see that man in y'all DMs, y'all already know what's up. He needs somewhere to lay his head.
What's up, guys? So I wanted to come and create a quick talk time video, just sharing something that recently kind of rocked my world a little bit, and that was kind of surprising but not really surprising that much. But if you guys didn't know, I live in Memphis, Tennessee. I live in the South Memphis area, and I currently live like near Lemoyne Owen College, and so I actually have like a Section 8 apartment, and I've been on Section 8 for the past 2 or 3 years, and it's been, you know, pretty helpful. In 2020, I was diagnosed with major depressive disorder, a mental health disorder that can affect like every part of your life pretty much. And so after being diagnosed with this condition, it, you know, began to like affect my ability to like work consistently and just basically kind of take care of myself on a daily basis. And so, you know, having this Section 8 apartment really has helped me, like gave me the space to kind of heal and kind of become stable, and just basically get back on my feet again. I mean, I think that getting this Section 8 apartment was like really a blessing. I actually got it through this program or this organization called Restore Corp. And if you guys don't know, in 2015, I was a victim of maybe I'll have to get into that story a little bit later, but yeah, I used to be like in the sex industry, and thankfully I got out of it, but that was definitely a part of my life and part of my testimony. And so like kind of back to like, you know, living in a Section 8 apartment and stuff like that. So I ended up getting my apartment in like 2022, and I've been living here basically ever since then. And I started back working in last year in November at Journey Shoe Store, and I've been working there ever since. I got a job as an assistant manager, and I've been working there ever since then. I've been working pretty consistently, honestly. Since November, I have not missed a day of work. Barely been late to work. I don't think I've had too many days where I was late for work, other than like 2 or 3 minutes. But anyway, so I recently overcame my fear of reporting my income to the housing authority people, and I went ahead and reported my income. I was scared to report my income because I knew that either I was going to have to start like paying rent or something. And so I knew that like basically my financial situation was going to change. And so I wasn't ready because I had lived on my own before, but when I lived on my own, I was like not doing well. Like my mental health was struggling so bad. I mean, it was horrible. And you know, like I've had times where I tried to like commit suicide, and it was just really bad. So I was really nervous to report my income because I'm like, I don't want to go back into that place where I'm like stressed out about, you know, where I'm going to live and how I'm going to pay bills and stuff like that. And so what I ended up doing was I went ahead and reported my income because I didn't want to get in any type of trouble and have to owe Memphis Housing Authority, because I read on their website that if you don't report your income, they could actually, you know, make you repay all the money that they gave you that you weren't supposed to have for your rent. So I went ahead and reported it, and they sent me like an email the other day, like 2 days ago, saying that they've like reviewed my income and they determined that I'm fully capable of paying my rent by myself. And thankfully, I'm in a better space now, y'all. Like I've been taking my medication on a daily basis. I take antidepressants, anti-anxiety medication, and I take it on a daily basis, and it's been working heavenly for me. I mean, thank God, really. It's been working really good for me. And so I'm just in a better space. You know, I'm just in a better space. And so when I got the email about them not paying my rent anymore, well, they sent me an email. They said they're not going to pay my rent anymore. They said starting December 2025, they're going to stop paying my rent, and I'm going to have to go into like, you know, being independent and paying my rent on my own. So this has really rocked my world, y'all. I mean, it's not really surprising because I was expecting it, but at the same time, it is kind of surprising, especially when you've been on like assistance for like 3 years and haven't had a rent payment in 3 years, and, you know, been living pretty comfortably for the most part. So I am actually in the process now of looking for a new apartment. I'm definitely planning on leaving in October once my lease is up, and I'm considering like moving to probably like near University of Memphis. I really like that area. I think it's very vibrant. I think it's one of the safer areas of Memphis, in my opinion. I don't know what everybody else thinks, but you know, I've lived over there before and it's pretty safe for the most part. So I was just wanted to share a little bit of my story and see if any of my followers have been through the same process. Like, have you guys ever been on like Section 8? Have you ever had to get off of Section 8 and kind of transition into paying your own rent? What are some strategies that you guys would, you know, like advise me about like managing and budgeting, you know, my money and stuff the correct way? Which I stick to a budget and stuff like that. I mean, I do have the benefit of getting paid every week working at Journeys. And it's pretty decent. Like, it's pretty good, honestly. Like, I get my bills paid and still have like money left over and stuff like that. So it's actually pretty good. But yeah, I just wanted to like come on here and do a quick talk time and just kind of share my experience. I know I'm always posting like Christian content and stuff like that, but I wanted to kind of be transparent and just, I guess, share a little bit more. So yeah, like tell me what you guys think. Just comment. You guys can definitely leave anything encouraging if y'all want to too. Really just thank you guys for listening, and if you like this video, give me a heart. If you watched this video, you liked it, give me a follow. I'm going to continue to share videos similar to this one and continue to post my Christian content. Thanks guys so much, and you guys have a good night.
See, now that's what it's all about. First and foremost, I want to say that's messed up that she was a victim. I'm liking how she was able to use Section 8 to move forward out of that. Get her life together. She's working. She said she hasn't missed a day of work. See, that's the difference. She's going to work. She's doing what she got to do. That's the complete opposite of everybody else that I was roasting before. Through Section 8, she was given the opportunity to get her mental health together and take that next step moving forward so she could become independent and do things on her own. I want y'all to drop some game for anybody that may be in a similar situation. Get them some advice. Get some advice. Answer each and every single question that she had. Maybe she might even be watching this. Drop it below. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching, family. If you made it to the end, peace and shalom. And listen, man, all the jokes at the beginning, that was for the people abusing the system. But for the people that's really going through it, like her, that's real. That's something completely different. This is what the system was for. Not for those that were going to abuse it and not even move forward. They just set themselves back. You crippled yourself. You became dependent on the system, and now it's being swept right under your feet, and now they don't know what to do. And them being independent, it's probably not going to even happen. They're going to be like, oh boy, that's going to be sleeping on people's couches and knocking on people's doors and sliding in DMs, you see? But yeah, family, I appreciate you for watching. If you made it to the end, peace. And to my Hebrew family, shalom. I will catch y'all on the next one.